So the CEO and the owner of Nike, Phil Knight, was on NBC News, and he was asked about Kyrie Irving and how the company is considering cutting ties with Kyrie Irving. So I'm gonna play a clip of what Phil Knight had to say, and I'm gonna come back and give my thoughts.
Kyrie stepped over the line. It's kind of that simple. And so he made some statements that we just can't abide by, and that's why we ended the relationship. And yeah, I was fine with that.
You know, the decision with Kyrie, as you said, he crossed a line. Did he have a chance to step back? Because it seems like the Nets had given him plenty of opportunities to apologize. Was that the same situation?
Yeah, same situation. He was dug in.
So is there no going back at this point? Was that like...
I would doubt that we would go back, but yeah. So that's, but I don't know for sure.
Whoa. Pause that, my brother. Pause that. When Phil Knight says Kyrie Irving was dug in, what do you mean? Can you be more specific? Kyrie Irving, do you have something that you have to tell us, my brother? When he said you was dug in, what does he mean? What is he insinuating, Kyrie Irving? Can you step to the front, please, and explain Kyrie Irving? You know, I like Kyrie Irving's shoes. I appreciate it if they gave Kyrie Irving shoes out for free. So as I said with Kyrie Irving, you know, speaking the illusion of truth comes with a cost. And if you look inside the Shade Room comments and you look all throughout the internet, you see a lot of people displeased and upset at the decision that these, you know, major companies are making in terms of wanting to cut ties with Kyrie Irving and don't want to be associated with Kyrie Irving for his, you know, behavior and his actions. But none of those people are going to stop supporting Nike. They're still going to buy Nike shoes. They're not going to boycott, you know, because once again, we as blacks, we don't support one another. Are you willing to risk it all just to please a bunch of people, or, you know, try to stand up for a bunch of people who aren't going to stand with you? Why would you risk it all like that? You have kids, you have a family. They have the saying to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. But what are you standing for exactly? How are you going to continue to stand if they're cutting you off by the legs? Everybody is so pro-black and they just fake pro-woke, pro-black. You know, 1 minute, at first they would say, oh, we from Africa. Then we were Muslim. Then we were the real Egyptians. Now we're supposed to be the real Jews. We're supposed to be Israelites. We're supposed to be like, we don't know what we are. And none of us were there to witness it. And I hope I'm not disrespecting anyone and their religious beliefs. Like, whatever you believe in is what you believe in. But at the same time, like, a lot of people, they don't know what they are. They just hear other people say it. We as blacks especially, we have a group thinking mentality. So we don't know what we are. 1 minute we the real Indians, we Cherokee, we all these things. And majority of us, they don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. We don't know where we come from, bro. Like, none of us know. And to be quite honest, we check out history and a lot of us go to ancestry.com and looking our DNA and, you know, look back to our roots. All of us are connected to some other race. See, I started wearing Nikes years ago, bro. Like, I don't even wear shoes like that, to tell you the truth. I don't really go out much. My shoe collection is trash, to be quite frank with you. Like, my brother, shout out to my brother, he designed his own pair of shoes. They called it Ambi Apparel. I supported my brother. You know, his shoes was only like, I think $100. He charged $100 for his shoes. I paid for them. I'm not walking around wearing Nikes. I don't have to wear Nikes. You know, the shoes are almost $400. The quality of the product, you know, designs aren't that great either. So Phil Knight is stuck in the past. But I could totally understand as an owner who's running a business as to, you have so many fans and you have so many different demographics and different people that you have to cater to, that it's hard to just say, okay, I have to stand with Kyrie Irving for me and my brand to stand with Kyrie Irving. And he's offending a lot of race groups. And as I said, if Kyrie Irving believes in what he say he believes in, he can start his own religious group. That's why I say it's important, I think, to work with those people, because if you work with them, you get the money from them, and then you fund whatever ideas that you have or fund whatever you believe in. So start your own religion. You start your own religious group, or you could start your own league. Ice Cube has done it. It's a lot of college players who don't make it to the NBA. They go to the G League or they got to get a regular job. You can start a league and you can invite them out for a trial. You can have them come in, try to make the team, and pay them the money that you get from the sponsors. I'm pretty sure you can get a few of your billionaire buddies and a few of your millionaire friends to help you, and y'all can start your own league. Take that money and put that money back into the black communities and rebuilding these black homes, these black families. But majority of these entertainers, they're all talk. Kyrie Irving is this fake revolutionary. And that's no disrespect to Kyrie Irving. I think he's a phenomenal player. I think the best decision for Kyrie Irving is just to retire. Just regroup, reset, reinvent yourself, take some time off, and, just don't even think about basketball. Just hit the reset button and just think where you want to go. What's your next decision? What's your next move? You got to understand that your people, instead of pushing you back up, they want to bring you down with them, and they want you to endure that struggle that they endure. Instead of saying, hey, Kyrie Irving, take that money from them and bring it back to us, and we're going to make the entire community millionaires. But we don't think like that. We want to pull each other down and watch each other hurt and struggle and be in pain. That's not how we think in our community. I understand where both Phil Knight is coming from, and I understand people saying they want to stand with Kyrie, but I wouldn't suggest you stand with Kyrie because, once again, I believe that Kyrie Irving is a pawn for the elites. And when I say he's a pawn for the elites, I mean that he's a puppet. And what they're doing is when it's controlled opposition, you can control how far a person go and how far to take it. So Kyrie Irving, he left people out to dry when he came back and apologized. So if you had people that was going to stand with you and they was going to be on your side, for you to go out and apologize, it make them be like, all right, what do we do now? Do we apologize or do we still stand with Kyrie Irving? He's supposed to be speaking truth. So now they can control your destiny. They control your thought. They're using Kyrie Irving to be a representation of you so they can take away your free speech. It's all to take you on an emotional roller coaster to control you mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's why I said it's all a setup. It's all a game. Kyrie Irving is control opposition. He's a pawn. That's why you see him with the pyramid with the eye in the middle of it. He's working with those people, bro. They're either going to put Kyrie Irving in a mental institution. They're going to say he's crazy. They're going to put him in a psych ward. They're going to deem him as crazy. They're going to make him take medicine. And he's going against the system. They're using him as a whipping boy, as an example of, if you get out of line, this is going to happen to you next. But Phil Knight, man, you too old, bro. You too old to understand how the game go. You're lame, so I had to hit you with the halfbacks. I'm making them. I'm gonna talk that. All y'all trying to advance. It's all over now. Take it like a man. He's dug a hole too deep to get out of right now. So I think it'd just be best to, stay silent. And I have this, mantra of time, silence, and success is the best revenge. You have enough time to be away, people will start missing you, and then people will start thinking about you. How the game was so much fun with you being there, how much of a legend you was, how much you impacted the game. So just step away, just stay silent, and success. Time away, they'll miss you. Being silent, they'll wonder what's going on with you. They'll think about you and consider what you're doing and how you been, and they'll, once you back, and then you find success in other ways, then they really going to want to root for you and see you get back to the top and see you back in the public eye. And sometimes it's just better to be like LeBron James because, people are fake. People are fake. Simple as that. All LeBron James has to do is do something trendy. That's just our people. That's how we are. That's why they're in the shade room constantly, bro. They go by emotions. They're triggered. And that's why a lot of these political campaigns, and all you have to do is have someone who can stay culturally relevant. We just love symbolism in our community. It's not about being intellectual or being a genius or, being smart. It's about just being culturally accepted. We as blacks, we have a group thinking mentality. You can have Satan or Lucifer, whoever you want to call them, but you can have Lucifer dressed up fresh. Like, I think women of today's time, they would openly date Lucifer if Lucifer was fresh. I'm talking about had some fresh Nikes, had, fresh Balenciagas, had a Nike sweatsuit with some chains on and just had a bunch of money. I think women would date Satan in today's time. So even with politics, you could be the worst person in the world. As long as you got money and you talk a good game, people going to support you. So sometimes I think sometimes it's just better to just be like LeBron and be like Michael Jordan and be like Jay-Z and just not speak up or say anything. People are controlled. You look in the shade room, 1 minute they can make you hate a person and the next minute they can make you like the person. So I think that one or two things are going to happen with Kyrie Irving. I think that they're going to end up sending him to a mental institution or a psych ward or something of that sort and start force feeding the medicine, or they're going to kill him.